Based on your survey, you have 99% of the companies providing some form of support. But then again, not all companies are created equal. And how do support levels vary and in what form or type?
Mhm. Well, obviously, the larger companies will be able to provide more support simply because they have more capital to be able to do it. But in terms of the types of support provided, no matter how small the company, as you can see from the survey, everybody provided some form of support. And the top type of support provided, because this is a pandemic and the need was immediate, was really health support in terms of vaccination or access to vaccinations, and the testing and treatment were necessary. The other one that was also provided by a large number of respondents was financial support. Almost everybody tried really to give some form of financial support to employees, whether it's maintaining salaries, even if they were not reporting to work, paying full salaries for regular employees, providing loans, providing special allowances. And one of the, as mentioned earlier, even contractual employees and agency employees were provided some form of support by the companies. And it's really part of the private sector's responsibility as a job generator, because our role, we see it as a private sector, is really provision of jobs, and we're the biggest job generators obviously in the country. And trying to maintain those jobs was something that every company tried to do. Trying to maintain their workforce, trying to keep their employees, was something that
Mhm.
every company tried to do.
Okay, good thing that you mentioned about how the level of support differs depending on worker classification. How should we read into that?
Yes. Well, if you look at the regular employees, that's really where your primary obligation is,
Mhm.
because they work with you. Contractual employees, yes, they work with you. They could also be working with other companies, and contractors have other benefits typically, because you don't get the benefits of a regular employee.
Mhm.
It's typically built into the fees that you're paid. Now, in terms of agency employees, the support was actually not much different from contractual employees. But if you really think about it, agency employees are really the employees of someone else. But
Mhm.
despite that, the companies still try to help agency employees.
Okay. Also, reason this the support vary if the employee reports on site compared to those with more flexible work arrangements.
Mhm. Yes, for those with more flexible work arrangements, that was actually one form of support that was really welcomed by employees, because they
Mhm.
felt safer not having to travel. There were things like allowances provided for internet, for computers, for cell phones, that was given to employees that were working from home, to allow them to be able to work more effectively from home. And aside from that, is really the flexibility that they were given working from home.
Mhm. Now, majority of your respondents lost revenue, at least according to the survey, but still they managed to maintain their workforce or even hire more. How did
Mhm.
firms manage to do this?
Yes, one of the ways by which they manage to maintain the workforce would be to change the work days. For example, rather than 5 days a week, maybe you'd work 2 days a week, 4 days a week. So people might earn a bit less, but at least you're able to maintain, to give work to your entire workforce, or at least to more people in your workforce that way. So by changing work schedules, by reducing the number of hours, companies were able to maintain their workforce. Now, for the larger companies, it was simply a matter of digging into your pockets a bit more deeply and using it to be able to continue to pay your workforce.